So here's this camera. It's from CHUHE, smallest Wi-Fi cam. Here's the camera itself. It has a micro USB port for charging, probably some ventilation. It has a power button and a Wi-Fi button, micro SD card input, and the camera is here in the middle. So it's around 1 finger in height, almost 3 fingers in width. We have some stickers. You have to remove these. We have 3 of them. We have an interesting USB to micro USB cable. This part is metal. Okay, so the mini comes here. If you connect it to a USB, then it can hold it, and you can also charge it from here. We have another dedicated charging cable, which is almost a meter long. This is also USB to micro USB. It has a reset opening here and the switch is below. So that's a magnet, and that's also a magnet. So it's repelling and it's attracting. And that part is moving almost in 90 degrees all around. You can loosen it from here if you want. You can even remove it and tighten it back. And on the other side you have some stickers. Okay, and you can use it in this way. The magnet attracts the metal. You have metal here, so this part is not sticking to the metal, but that one is. So that's metal, that's a magnet. So you can use it this way or attach it to an object, and you can use it that way also. So here we have a USB hub, and let's try to charge the camera. Camera is being charged from the USB port, and inside we have another flashing blue. Here's an external battery. You can use that one also. You can shoot video and charge the camera in the same time. Now let's insert a micro SD card. That's a 16 gigabyte and it's class 10. So it's not entering this way, but it's entering this way. We have the power button here. Hold it for at least a second. Now we have 2 lights. If the LED is flashing, that means that it is recording, and it is in the so-called AP mode. So long pressing the power button. Now the camera is in the P2P mode and it is recording also. To stop the camera, press the power button twice. So once and twice. So now the camera is off. So AP mode is when the camera is communicating with a smartphone directly, camera to smartphone. And the P2P mode is when the camera is connecting to a, let's say, a router. Let's suppose that that's a router, and then with the smartphone. So in this P2P mode you can have your camera at home, your phone in another country even, and through the internet, through the router, the 2 devices will communicate with each other. So the camera is at home and you are in another country, and you can see what's happening around that camera at home. Okay, to use this camera we need a smartphone application. So let's download the program itself. The program's name, the app is mentioned here, it's HiCam. So search that HiCam. First enable, let's say, Wi-Fi on this Android phone. Open the Google Play Store. Search for HiCam. So type in there, HiCam is this one, and install it. And here's the program itself. Let's power on the camera. Press the power button around a second and release it. Now it's in P2P mode because it's on the red LED and it's also recording. So let's switch first of all to the basic mode. Long press the power button, press it, and now release it. Okay, now the camera is in AP mode. The camera is communicating only with the smartphone because the blue LED is on, and it's also recording because it's flashing, and it's automatically creating its own Wi-Fi hotspots, so make sure Wi-Fi is enabled. So tap and hold that Wi-Fi icon and you should see high cam. So this high cam is created by this camera. So tap on high cam and connect to it. Now start the high cam program. There is no device, so tap on the plus to add the camera. IP cam is the most useful one. So IP cam, so it was not connected to the router. Okay, make sure it is connected to the HiCam Wi-Fi network and click next. Now tap here onto this empty area. Enter the password of the camera itself. Tap on this I sign. The password is C12345667. And now accept it. Connect to the router. Not yet, so no. And there's the camera. Tap on HiCam. It says it's online. Now tap on it again and we should see what is in front of it. So that is me in front of the camera. So the camera is transmitting the video to the phone. Okay, we have some features here. That button is not useful, it's not doing anything. That one, if you enable it, then the sound of the camera is transmitted to the phone. Of course, now they are very close and that's why it's echoing. But if I tap here, the sound is transmitted here onto the phone. Okay, let's disable that one. The first one, you can see the recorded videos. I already did some recordings. You can tap on them, but you cannot seek forward or backward, and you cannot delete them from here. Okay, let's go back. We have this video sign. Do not press it because the app will crash. It's not doing anything. The camera sign, I did not manage to capture a photo with it. That won't cause the program to crash. It's not doing anything. QVGA, that one is modifying the quality of the transmission only. It's not modifying the video which is recorded onto the micro SD card. The video recorded by the camera is only HD, 1280 by 720 at only 25 frames per second. So what is mentioned here, 1080p, that is only referring to the preview. It's not the recorded video. So if I set it to 480, then it briefly stops and the quality is slightly lower, but not too much. Okay, let's keep it on 1080p. Using these two buttons you can flip the video. It's doing it slower, but it's flipping it. Okay, and that flipping is recorded onto the video which is on the micro SD card, not just the preview. We have this full screen here in the lower right corner. You can see it in a larger size. Which one is the top? By the way, the buttons are the top of the camera, so position it that way. Of course, I rotated the video. Now it's straight. Okay, so that was the full screen. As you can see, we have time and date here in the lower left corner. You cannot disable that one. That one is hard-coded onto the video files. Now let's go here to the upper right corner to the three dots. And from here you can change the password of the camera. Old password, new password. Recording mode. The first option creates still images, so it's like a time-lapse. It creates JPEGs. Full time, that is recording non-stop. So even now it's recording. The battery is not empty. It's recording because it's flashing. And we have the alarm. That one is for motion detection. So if something is moving in front of the camera, only then it starts recording. Event settings, maybe the motion detection. It has infrared LEDs. If you turn those on, yes, it's visible on the camera, but in reality you cannot see those LEDs. So those LEDs must be 940 nanometers because they are not visible with the naked eye. So that is for the night vision. You can try it. So that's what it sees without the night vision. Of course it's not night here. Okay, and settings, infrared LEDs, back, start it again, and that's what it sees with the night vision LEDs. By the way, it sees pretty well to around 5 meters, and it sees to around maximum, let's say, 10 meters. So those LEDs are not for long distance. Infrared LEDs off. Wi-Fi network. Currently we are not connected to any networks. Synchronize phone time. So the time of the phone is sent to the camera itself. It says it's synchronized. And that one is here in the lower left corner. 17 and 32 minutes. 17 and 32 minutes. So it is synchronized. SD information, that's for the SD card, that's the capacity. It has a 16 gigabyte card, and you can format it from here if you want. Device information, you can reset the camera from here, and you can remove this camera from the list. Okay, so let's go back once again. Here's the high cam. Now let's tap on it and let's remove this camera. So that camera, yes, to be removed. Now I will add it in the other mode, P2P mode, which uses the router also. So you must have an internet router in this area where you are. Tap on the plus, go to the IP cam. Let's say not being connected to the router. We are still connected to the high cam. That one must be enabled. And tap on next. Enter the password of the camera and accept it. Connect to router, this time choose yes. And these are the networks which are here. Of course my network is not visible. Let's try this refresh button. It's not showing my network, but I know the name. So Wi-Fi network is called CHUHE. And enter the password and then connect. Now the LEDs should change. Notice it's not only blue, but it should turn to red. Okay, now tap on high cam. The LEDs are flashing. Now it's in the other mode. It is on red. It is already recording. This one says offline. Let's try again. Now it's online. Okay, and now it's doing the same thing, but it's not in AP mode, which is the blue LED, but in P2P mode, which is the red LED. A bad part is that you cannot stop the video recording from the phone itself. You have to physically turn off this camera to stop the video recording. So in this mode we have delay, which is quite bad as I can see. Okay, now it's better. So this is going through the router and then to the smartphone. So it's using the internet, so it has a little bit of lag. Now it's not too bad. Okay, and the rest of the options are the same. Everything is the same, but now you can go even into another country and leave the camera at home and see what is happening at home. First it has some delay and then it recovers. By the way, when the red LED is on, it's in P2P mode. Then here at Wi-Fi you don't have the high cam, so high cam should disappear from here when it's refreshed. Let's refresh it. Yes, it disappeared, so only my network is visible, which is 2. So in P2P mode it's connected only to the local Wi-Fi network. It's not creating its own Wi-Fi network. Okay, so that's the high cam. If you want to switch back to the other mode when it's not using the internet, you have to go back, tap and hold on it, remove it, and force the camera also to get out from the red LED mode by long pressing the power button, the right side. Okay, now the camera will generate its own network and that high cam will be visible up here. And then connect to that high cam, not to the Wi-Fi network of the house. There we have it. High cam is back. Select it, connect to it, and now you can add it back. Not connected. Next. Camera's password. Don't connect to the router. Tap on that camera. It's online, and voila. Now it's communicating directly from the camera to the smartphone. Okay, to turn it off, press the power button twice, 1, 2, and that's it. So it's recording because it's flashing. After I insert it, recording should stop. Now you can access the files on the memory card, but recording is stopped. If I remove it from the computer, then it should flash and recording should continue. Yes, it's recording again. Now let's try it with an external battery. It's recording because it's flashing. Plug it in, and the recording stopped. It's continuously on. Okay, but at the next inserting it will not stop, so the computer is messing up things. Now it's recording again because it's flashing. Plug it in again. The second time it will not stop it. Plug it in the third time and it's not stopping the recording. So you can power it and you can shoot video also. You can use the magnetic backplate to act as a heatsink that will absorb a little bit of heat. So after you connect it to the USB port and wait a few moments, File Explorer should open and the memory card should be present here. The videos are here in the HiCam folder and they are AVI files. These videos are of HD resolution 1280 by 720. The bitrate is only 1 megabit and 25 frames per second. The audio is mono at 64 kilobits. We have this triangle here, cone, and in this way I can rotate the image. Now it's a sphere. You can move it up and down, rotate it. So I was using this one. Let's see the door phone. Now this one is not moving in any direction. Using this video button is making the app crash. Unfortunately HiCam has stopped. You can turn off all the LEDs by using the app. So it has blue and sometimes red LED here in the front, plus a blue LED inside. You can turn all of them off. Go up here to the three dots, status LED, and it's on. So when I set it to off, now no LED is blinking, flashing. It's totally invisible, it's dark. Now it's still working, but no LEDs are flashing. Using this video camera, which does not have the infrared filter removed from the lens, you cannot see the infrared LEDs inside, but using a modified one, look, it's transparent. So infrared makes some things transparent. That's how much it sees without the infrared LEDs turned on. And that's how it sees with the infrared LEDs turned on.